We got 4 new velvet spiders. Let's meet them and see how we set them up in this video. Hello everyone, welcome back to Spooderpods. I'm David and today we are introducing 4 new velvet spiderlings. We have loved velvet spiders since we very first saw them as a species. They look cute, they look very cool, and these guys can apparently live together communally, which is very exciting. We can't wait for them to grow up and get them in a big enclosure, see how they get on. But for now, they're only tiny, and I want to talk a little bit about them with you in this video. Now, these velvet spiders are Nemo types, and they have a sort of a very light whitish grey colour when they reach adulthood. There's some very striking red ones, but here in the UK we went for these ones because they were cheaper a little bit, and also because they had this really cute look on their face. They just had a cuter face in our minds, and we were very keen to get some purely just the communal aspect of their living. They can help each other hunt. They're happy sharing the same environment, and this is something that's quite unique with a lot of spiders because a lot of them will just eat each other if they're in the same environment. And they're also very appealing because they don't need much humidity, much moisture, or even a dedicated water source. Just a little bit of water once in a while to top them up is perfect because they get all of their natural sort of nutrition and moisture from their prey. Now, we were only supposed to get 3, but I think another one snuck in. He was that keen to join with the rest of them, and they're absolutely tiny right now. We were originally going to, as they grew up, house them separately, but instead we popped them all in this like starter house that we got from Inverts. I'll leave a link in the description so you can explore the bits they got, because we were quite happy with everything we got. And we put them all in there together because they can live communally in plenty of space. If there's any problems or we observe any issues, we're going to separate them, but generally they're going to stay in there till they grow up a bit older. Then we're going to pop them into their full size enclosure, and hopefully all's going to go smoothly. It's our first sort of dealings with communal species. We're very experienced dealing with jumping spiders and other species that live separately. So it's going to be a learning curve for us, and we're hoping it's going to go very well. Now, you may be wondering what we named them. I'm going to have to look over in a second, so please forgive me for not staring at the camera when I do this, but we named them after House of the Dragons because we love our fantasy, we love our dragons. We named them Cyrax, Caraxes, Balerion and Sea Smoke. Sea Smoke has been included by me because I love that dragon, it's very cute. And those are the names we gave them. Very nerdy, but we think they're kind of cool. Will we be able to tell them apart? Probably not. I think we'll just take a guess, and when they get older maybe rename them, like just assign them their names. But you know, it's more for our benefit than theirs. When we were setting up their enclosure, it wasn't much set up, so I thought I may as well talk a little bit about that with you guys. It's literally one of the starter sort of houses that are provided by Inverts. Put a hide on both sides, so there is some variety in this. They can separate if they need to. Lots of dry moss and some small twigs, so it sort of add some anchor points for their webbing because they do like to web and live on the ground. They're more of a terrestrial species. And so far so good. They've ate a couple of fruit flies. We're going to be observing them very closely because again, it's going to be a learning curve for us, but they're doing well so far and we hope they're going to continue to do well. They look absolutely adorable at this size. It's almost a shame they get bigger, but then they'll be much easier to deal with. We don't intend to handle them much because we're not very big on handling our inverts. We love to observe them, we love to photograph them, and we love to see them just enjoy their habitat rather than sort of push them to handle. With the exception of the Isopods, because they don't seem to care as long as we're going to do it once in a while and give them a nice tasty snack in return, basically. But yeah, there's our 4 new velvet spiders. I hope you enjoyed meeting them. More content of them in the future because I am very keen about them. Any questions, comments, happy to hear from you down below. But in the meantime, take care and see you later.